Hello, guys. This is your girl Andrea. I'm so glad that you joined me. I hope that you can hear me and see me pretty good. What I wanted to tell you today is about my testimony, my story, my breakthrough moment, and what I've been through as far as the struggle of years and years of debt, years of lack or not having enough. Not poverty so much, but just being broke. Anybody know that feeling? Raise your hand. But it's time to change all of that. And I just want to share with you my testimony and my story. Well, what happened is around the time I was a teenager, like in high school, I started working a job, fast food, of course. And what had happened, I don't want to say it like that. Scratch that. What happened is I started getting credit offers, or whenever I go to the mall, I would get credit offers. And it's like whenever I was going through something emotional, like having a bad day, an emotional day, I would compensate myself with a treat from the mall, or buying something. So like they call it retail therapy, which is going in and buying something to make you feel better, to make you feel good. And I wasn't so much of a labels person, but I just like nice things. So whenever I go into my store, like Learner or New York and Company, and back then I was really, going into Express, because that was the thing back in my day, and different stores like that, and they were offering me credit applications. Oh, you can get so much percentage off if you buy, once with your purchase a day, if you apply for this credit card. So a lot of times I would get approved back in those times. And because I didn't really have any credit, I was fresh out the block or whatever you want to say. So I started getting approved and started using these credit cards like it was candy, and started collecting them like it was candy. And just treat myself and treat myself. And next thing I know, I was in debt. And I know you know how that feels. And make it so bad. My mom tried to warn me. She tried to tell me, you have to pay these things back. Why are you doing this? You have to do this. You have to do this. And she tried to get me an order with it, but I wasn't hearing it. I was like, woo, free money. You would think it's free money. It's just like a young mind, or not even so much a young mind. Sometimes it can be just a yoke, or something you struggle with. So that was my struggle, the debt thing, the money thing, the emotional buying and purchasing. That was my struggle right there. So through the years, I've always had ups and downs with the credit or the debt, and so that collected. I had to file bankruptcy and all that good stuff. So once that happened, years down the line, that happened years down the line. But once that happened, you would think that would be my very wake up call of what to do, of how to do things, how to be more in order with things. But I got inside of another bondage, and that bondage was the worst possible one I could ever say to you. And if any of you are going through this right now, please stop. God will provide a way of escape. I'm sure I'm a witness to tell you. And those things that really got me caught up really bad was payday loans, title loans, check cashing, and pawn shops. Just pawning different things, and getting pawns on loan. Because I didn't really want to totally pawn it, because I wanted to get the stuff back. But I said, if I get a loan and get the money, I pay it back. So the thing with the payday loans and the title loans is it captures you in the most desperate need, and they give you the money, but what do you do when your next paycheck comes around? You're so locked into this, and you end up just paying the interest, and you're really not going anywhere. And it's like you're not really paying nothing off, because you still need the same amount of money on your next check, because you got bills to pay, you got stuff to do, you got things to to handle, and you want to treat yourself. So that was the thing. I had that problem, and then I had the problem of to struggle with my marriage with my husband, because I wanted to separate the money. It was my money. It was like those things. I was that type. Wanted it my way. My money, because I make it. I'm independent. Woo woo. That kind of thing. So I didn't want to merge our finances. So that was like a big struggle in our marriage at one time. And it's like he can make the money, he can give me his money, that's ours, but my money, no. I know there's some women out there that's done that too. I know I ain't the only one, for real. But that was a struggle too. So whenever I was in trouble or my account got negative or I had to get some extra money or something, I would run to him and he'd be like, okay. He would always help me, but it's like he gotta talk to me and like, look now, you need to stop this craziness, that kind of thing. This is messing us up. But some things you would try to hide because you didn't want him to get in that mix of it. Letting you know that you are actually drowning over here in this struggle of debt. So a lot of stuff I try not to tell him, especially with the check cashing and the payday loans kind of thing. So and the pawn loans. So that is the biggest trap you can ever find yourself in because once you feel like you can't pay that one back, you go to a second one and you go to a third one. And next thing you know, you got all this collected debt that all are due the same day, your payday. And it's like craziness or all due the same first of the month, And it's just like, it's not working. It's like a trap and it has you in so much bondage. And it's like a fire that you can't even explain. So, the moment came in my life, I was like, okay, this is killing me right here. I just got to stop this mess, stop this nonsense. Okay, cancellation. We're gonna cancel all of this mess. God provided a way of escape, and I stopped payment. I pay you when I get it. I'm stopping payment on this account right now. I'm closing this account down. This checking account is closed down. I'm through. I'm done with it. I'm just completely done with it. So once I did that, I eventually got me another checking account. And I actually have a checking account now, but to this day, I do not carry any checks because I do not carry any personal checks because I know that was a personal weakness of mine. Now, when it comes to business, that might be something separate. But right now, as of right now, I have a checking account, but I do not use any checks, any personal checks. I do have a debit card. So, a debit card and cash. That's what we're rolling with right now. You see what I'm saying? If I need to get the money order, I handle that for you. But checks, personal checks, no. And a lot of places don't take them right now anyway. So, I knew I started changing once I started making those kind of moves. I knew God was working on me. And even though I couldn't see it at the time, I felt like I was still not paying everything off in time or not, making enough money or not having enough to cover things. I knew that the progress was being made, even though I couldn't see it right then. And it's amazing how God will take you step by step, even if it's a baby step by step, and lead you out, lead you out of this wilderness, lead you out. And your story will help others, lead them out. It's like a Moses moment. I love Moses in the Bible. It's like a Moses moment. You just leading other folks out by the power of your testimony. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it was. Through the years, I've been working on it, and I've been working on it. And it's so amazing because through that same period of time, I've been going through different network marketing companies, trying to make extra money, trying to make an income. That, okay, I ain't got to work, that kind of thing. I got it because I'm working on my network marketing business full time. But a lot of times that didn't work because it was like I would jump from company to company to company. And that definitely didn't work because you're not consistent. And a lot of times I felt like I was just joining the company because of the hype, because I saw the money that people was making, and, not accounting for the time and the effort and the action they were taking it behind the scenes before they was presenting it to me in this, and this fashion, like with the slide and the hyped up party, and it's just the hotel meeting, you know what I'm saying, and the phone calls, and it's like I was jumping from company to company, but God was showing me He was working on me. I was not ready for that, to receive that yet. I was not ready to go into that dimension of the breakthrough yet. Let me say it like that. And I had to learn some stuff behind the scenes. I had to learn some stuff in the dark time. I had to learn some stuff in failure. Anybody know about failure? I had to learn a lot of things in failure. But I did learn some things in mild success too. Minor successes, So it's just been a beautiful, loving journey that God has shown me, and God is bringing me through and bringing me out of. And I've learned two things. Don't join a company because you are hyped up. Don't join a company because of the money factor. And those are the things I've learned. You got to join because you believe in the product, and you believe, and you're surrounded by a group of individuals that are like-minded, that want to see you succeed, and not so much babysit you, but you know what I'm saying, that wants you to help you succeed. And you know, each other, everybody helps each other. And I love that kind of community. I love that type of family knit, woven kind of thing. And I love the fact that you have products you can believe in. And that was my main thing. I would get products, and maybe they didn't taste as like I wanted it to taste, or maybe I was scared to promote it because I felt like I was selling. You know, you don't want to ever be just like a selling type, because that definitely doesn't work. And I'm the type that anybody that knows me, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm that type of person. I don't like to, I'm a horrible liar. So selling anything that I don't believe in would be horrible. You know, it'd be a disaster. So I finally found a product that I love and that I don't mind promoting. I don't mind sharing. I'm not embarrassed about. I'm not just selling because I actually use it. And that's Total Life Changes. That's the company I'm with now. Total Life Changes. And it's like, when I saw the presentation, when my cousin presented the opportunity to me, and a shout out to Kim, love you, baby. Shout out. But anyway, when I was presented this to this company, I had been looking at it behind the scenes, but I'm like, you know. But when I actually saw the presentation and got on the calls, and I knew she was connected to it, because I knew she's a woman in integrity, and she's not going to be connected to nothing that she don't believe in either, or that she don't believe will help others. So that was an awesome part of this company that I knew was going to help others not only be healthier, but be wealthy, you know. So I was so excited about that. And I was excited about the products, but I haven't gotten the products yet. But I did get mine in. And when I tell you I love it, I love it. I've been using it for about a week now, and I love it. So really, I can say that I believe, and I've actually found my home with Total Life Changes. I know this is the company that's going to take me to the breakthrough that I've been praying to God for. You know, let me show you the product I was talking about. This is the product I got. Nutraburst. It's the vitamin thing. And I'm gonna do a separate video for this. It's a liquid vitamin, but I'm gonna do a separate video for that. You know, review, an honest review, because I'm an honest person. I mean, I try to be. You know, I'll be lying if I say I've never lied. But for the most part, I try to be a woman of integrity, a woman that's honest. So I wanted to share that out there with you. But that's what I'm saying. I found my home, you know, with Total Life Changes, and I couldn't believe it. I'm so excited. But actually, I can't believe it, because it seemed like every step, every doubt, every lack, every fear, every failure, everything led me to the breakthrough moment, to this home, to this place where I was like, oh, I finally believe. I finally excited. I finally believe. I finally know this is my place. I finally know this is the place I'm supposed to be. I finally got more knowledge and more wisdom through all the times, through all the struggles, through all the yokes and the burdens and the lacks and the bondage. It's like, I'm free. I'm free in my mind first. And that's where you got to be free at. You got to be free in your mind first before any other freedom comes up. You know, God is speaking to you. He'll convict you of it. And your Holy Spirit will release it to you. But you got to get free in your mind. And, once you do that, the sky's the limit. So I know the breakthrough is just like right around the corner. It's starting right now. And it actually started back then. And I'm just saying, it's overwhelming, because you think about how far back you've been struggling with something, and to know that you've been moving that way all along to get out of it. It's just an amazing, overwhelming feeling, And I'm sorry, y'all, but it's an amazing feeling to know that God been leading you that way all this time, and He's been with you when you've been struggling, and when you've been in doubt, when you've been in fear. and when you've been failing, and when you ain't been getting it right at all, to know that He's leading you this way to the moment you've been praying for and you've been wanting, wishing for it. You know, it's always been there. It's always been on the end. He just wanted you to go in the steps to get there. Even if you got lost, He'll bring you back on track. He wanted you to get there. So I wanted to encourage you with this video and my story and my testimony that you will get there. You will receive your breakthrough. God will provide a way of escape, and you will escape not only in the physical sense, but in your mind. You know, you will escape all the negative thoughts, all the negative thinking, and you will start working towards what you've been praying for the whole time, your final breakthrough. And that's all I had to say. I wanted to just tell you about that, and I just wanted to share that testimony and that story with me, that I'm finally free. Woo! No more title loans. Nope. No more check cashing places. No more payday loans. No more pawn shops. No more none of that. And whatever you have to do to safeguard yourself, to protect yourself, especially if you have a particular area of weakness, do that. Do that. Whatever you got to do to safeguard yourself and protect your integrity, protect your heart, protect your character, and protect where God is taking you. If you know you struggle with something, it could be that, anything. Safeguard yourself. You know, and stay prayed up and word up. Prayed up and word up with the word. So, thank you for staying with me this long and sharing this video, you know, sharing this. Thank you that I got a chance to share the story with you. I'm kind of stumbling now because I'm like, I wasn't supposed to go all off into an emotional state. But anyway, I'm sorry about that, y'all. But I know y'all can feel me and understand where I'm coming from. But anyway, I know it's getting kind of long, and I'm so excited that I'm finally free, mentally, spiritually, and actually physically, from the bondage of debt. And you can be too. All right, that's my personal story and my testimony. I love you. And I will post my link on the video. It's either on the video or below the video, on the side of the video, but you'll see the link. All right, love y'all. Bye bye.